Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year. It's Kat. If you are interested in watching me unstuff all of my binders to get them cleaned out and reorganized for the new year, this is an unstuffing video. So I'm going to be unstuffing envelopes, kind of keeping track of what I'm unstuffing. I'm going to take everything to the bank. That way these envelopes, binders are cleaned out. And then within probably the next few days, I'll get my new envelopes in here so I can start stuffing again coming up next week. This is a binder that looks new, but it isn't new. It actually is my month ahead binder, and I rarely put money in here. But I'm probably going to empty this out too and make this a priority this year as well. So this is Budget with Kat. Thank you guys for coming back. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, liking, commenting. I just appreciate you so much. It's been a good holiday or Christmas break. We definitely have had a lot of rest, which is what was needed. Also, I don't know if you guys watch any football or if you've heard anything or any social media. There was a Buffalo Bills player that collapsed. I believe he had impact to his heart after a tackle. Well, you know, my husband's a football coach. My son-in-law is a football coach. Coaching has been part of my life with my husband for over 30 years. And to watch a player go down like that, it was just awful. So if you believe in prayer or positive vibes, if you want to send that out to that Buffalo Bills player, that's just really heavy on my heart. That could be any one of us at any time. Anybody whose kids play sports. I worry every time my kids leave to go to a friend's house and they're in their 20s, right? Oh, I'm going to go hang out with so-and-so. Oh my gosh. I worry, you know, because so much of their fate is out of my hands if they have a car accident or if they do anything stupid, right? So just sending that out there into the world. Okay, so I literally am just going to start emptying envelopes because the original binder, this is the OG, the original binder has been around since I started. Let me move my money tray over here. I also wanted to thank you guys so much for being such great shoppers on my Etsy shop. You know, I had a really slow October, November, and I think everybody's New Year's resolutions are kicking in. And yeah, everyone's I've had a nice little order month or week. So thank you all so much for that. I'll be getting out your boxes as soon as possible. That's my dog. Please don't panic if you see I have a long delivery window. I think minimum of 7 days. I like to under promise and over deliver. So you'll probably get it sooner than the boxes sooner than that. But, you know, so I have a little note, piece of paper here because I'm keeping track of where the money's going, and we're just going to unstuff. We're not even going to do a bill exchange. We're just taking stuff out, and I'll be cleaning up things. And then I have some placeholders. This came from Amethyst Budgets. Isn't that pretty? My middle name is Rose, so I just love that. And so in HOA, there was 1,000 in the bank, but I'm putting 20, 40, 45, 50, 55. So 55, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55. Yeah, so I'm just going to do that. I'm going to just start unstuffing and emptying out. I'm going to put my fake money over here. Hope you guys can see. Okay. And then I'll redo these envelopes. These are at least 1.5 years old. So you can see how long zipper pouches will last you. This one I already depleted and paid my cousin for taxes there. Income tax. This should be pretty hefty. This is actually an envelope where the zipper came off. And you know what? I still like it. I mean, I like it being open like this, you know. So let's count. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600. And because I always lose count, 25, 35, 45, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 659. I'm just going to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 86, 25, 35, 45, 55, 6, 79. Yep. So $6.59 to income taxes. Besides, I also don't need all of this money, you know, in my house. And I think it'll be just so nice to start over, you know, have a clean slate, start with empty envelopes, and see how much I can save in an entire year. So here, 1, 2, 3, 400 was actually already in the bank. These are lots of different varieties. Oh, okay, I gotta talk about this. So my friend Alicia at Hands and Bands, the prop money millionaire, single mother of 3, teacher, single mother of 3. I think in a comment or in a video, I accidentally referred to her as Erica. Well, Erica's at Black and Blue, who I watch as well. So here's a public apology to you, Miss Alicia. This is Larry. I love doing trackers and savings challenges with her. So this is coming from our land. Believe it or not, I do have separate little savings accounts for, I would say 95% of these, and it's all in my bank where I can have separate savings accounts. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, and even 100. So what I can do is I can put all of this money in, I can deposit it into one account, and then I can go into my online banking and move things around. Okay, miscellaneous savings is just that. It's just for things that you don't count on. So there's 200 already in the bank. So here's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Miscellaneous. 25. There we go. And then this was my rainy day fund, or it could be like an emergency fund. It's for things that you don't necessarily plan for, like, it could be my son, you know, got in a single car accident. He fell asleep at the wheel, and I have a deductible to meet on my car insurance. It's $501. So I didn't plan on that. So it could come from here if I needed it to. So there's, make sure, 200 already in the bank. And in miscellaneous, I have 100, 200, 300, 55, 65, 70. So 370. Not bad for rainy day. And again, I don't need to have all this money here, which is why usually when I do bill exchanges, I use fake money so it can represent what's in the bank. And I only have, you know, maybe 20s and lower. Now, this is car insurance. And if you've been around long enough, you know that I've been trying, my goal is to long-term save for a whole premium, you know, where I pay premiums every 6 months. My premiums are really, really large. And so I'm, you know, way off. And I might use some of this money that's in the bank to also pay for the deductible, because that's why it's there, right? So here's 100, 200, 300, make sure, 400. There's 500 actually in the bank, okay? Oh, there's my dog, sorry. 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So 131. And I'm going to be putting that into car insurance. Yeah, you know, the thing is that the last part of the year, I had not been able to put a lot of money into my sinking funds, into this binder, because I just was really short on money. But I was just trying to put in about $5, maybe you know what? Well, I'll just close it up. $5 a week into each of these, and it really does add up. Like, this is probably representing the last 4 months or so of the year. Okay, this is my short-term or revolving sinking funds. This means that, like for car maintenance, this is going to pay for registration and new, you know, like new tags, inspection, things like that. I do think I'm going to start having some of my mini savings challenges help offset some of these costs, because, for example, my dog needs to be, he needs his 1-year checkup, he needs his immunizations, and I can already tell you right now I don't have enough money for it. So I might use a small mini savings challenge to help like pad some of these. So this is 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 218. Now the good part about that is that this 218 for sure can cover probably 2 cars here in Texas. I can do an inspection, and I can pay for the tags, because the tags are usually around $75. Inspections usually $20 to $30. So that's good. Okay, debt. Really excited about debt. So if you're new to my channel, here's the explanation. If you're not new to my channel, sorry for the repeat. So debt comes from my Etsy or YouTube money. And what I do is I take 10% of everything that I earn that is side hustle, and I put it in here, okay? And so this money is gonna come out, and it's gonna actually go in toward credit card number 1, which is probably about $800 to $1,000, but let's count it. I'm so excited. 20, uh-oh, let me organize it, shall I? Make sure it's organized. This is really exciting. Like if you're trying to pay down debt and you have any kind of side hustle, or if you take 10% of your paycheck, if you can afford it, 10% of your paycheck, put it aside, take it out of, like move it from checking to savings, or put it someplace so you don't touch it. 10% of your paycheck can go toward paying off a debt if you have it, like if you, or make it 5% or 1%, whatever you can do. Or if I have extra money in my cash wallet envelopes, that also goes into debt. So if I have $40 for kind of eating out miscellaneous and I end up with $7 left, I'll put it in here. So far, I've been using all that money, but sometimes it really works. I mean, I really have a lot left over. So debt, 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 5, 10, 15. Let me put 4 over here because I'll forget. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So 432. That is awesome, because hopefully this will help pay off with my monthly payment and this, like half of that credit card. That is exciting. And then what I'll do is I'll take, I think on this credit card I pay like $75 a month or something. I'll take that 75 and I'll roll it over into credit card number 2. Okay, medical. So this, I actually need to get my contacts renewed in February. I need to have like a doctor's visit and take care of that. So in the bank, I already have 1, 2, 300, which is great because my insurance covers it, right? But I still have to pay probably around 180, I think, by the time I pay for contacts. So this is great. There's 300 in there already. And 20, 40, 65, 70. So 70 is actually going in the bank. Wow, that's a lot of money sitting here. Are any of you guys emptying out your binders and starting over? Like last year, I just carried everything over. I just let it ride and kept it going. And I saw a lot of my friends out there who clean out their binders and start over. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do that. Shameless plug. This is my dog tracker. It comes within a trio. If you're interested, come check it out. And in my dog, I have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So not a lot. Gonna have to move some money around to pay for my dog's immunizations. He also needs to be groomed, so that's another $60, $70. Okay, this is travel, and travel is just kind of like a wish list, right? Like I don't really know where I'm gonna be traveling. So there's 300 already in the bank, and I'm gonna be putting into this account 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, right? 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76. All right, I finally get some 10s. I don't even know where to put those. Here, I'll put them behind the 5s. As I've stated before, you know what? It's really hard to find 10s. And when you do, they're like this. Like, I don't know. They're hard to find. They're not in very good shape. Okay, self-care. I need to get my hair cut. Self-care used to come from tips from Etsy. And, you know, I've kind of toyed back and forth with bringing that back or not having it. I've seen different kinds of reviews on people saying, you know, it's not the proper etiquette to do that. And so I took it down because I don't want to ask for more. I'm so grateful for anything and everything that I get as far as orders or support from you guys. So happy. So I am going to try and put in $1 to $5 every other week or so that I can not feel guilty for going to get like a good haircut, you know, which is anywhere from $30 to $40, right? At this point, I used to go get my hair colored to cover up the gray, and I can't even afford that anymore, so I just do that out of the box, but I do really need a good haircut. So 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. Okay. So 83 to self-care. Ooh, tray's getting full. Okay, and then I toyed around with what to do with my 1 month ahead binder. Actually, I'd like to get 3 months ahead, but I started this probably spring of last year, and then I just didn't have any extra money to put in there, or I wasn't really being diligent about using like a mini savings challenge that might have $75 by the time I'm done. And, pardon me, taking the time to stick it someplace. So this is going to be our priority as well. And I thought about just rolling it over and letting you guys see, but I think I'm going to start fresh as well. It's a little intimidating because then you're like, oh, my envelopes are empty, blah, you know. So it's okay. I'm just going to empty them out, put all of this. I do, even though these are categorized, these are actually in one account, right? It just says 1 month ahead. So this is my car, which my wonderful son, Jake, wrecked. As a matter of fact, the tow truck's supposed to come today. My car payment is $300 a month, and I only owe like $2,500 on it. So hopefully it won't be totaled. Now this is already in the bank. So there's $300 in fake money placeholders already in the bank. So I don't have anything for that. I'm just going to do month ahead over here in my notes. These are the standard bills, not anything new. Like I don't have credit cards in here. I could, but this is just like my standard bills. So for water, I did have 100 in there, but it's just 26. All right. And then I'll just start over. Eek. So these are separated into like first half of the month, second half of the month. But what I'd really like to be able to do when my husband and I retire, whenever that is, we would get paid at the beginning of the month. Like the first of every month, we get our entire paycheck for the month. My goal is to get like 3 months ahead so that on the first of the month, I pay off every single bill we owe, mortgage included. And then I'm rotating, right? And I'm staying 1 month ahead so that let's say I have 3 months ahead and it's February. I'll take money out of the bank and I'll pay all of that. And then the money that I got from January would just go back in. Does it make sense? Like I would just be replacing money. But I don't want to do that until I get, okay, this is fake money. So that's in the bank as well. I don't want to do that until I get way ahead because I'm really nervous about that. So if you have followed me before, oh yeah, this is all fake money. My husband and I are trying to simulate what retirement income would feel like. And right now I know that we can't do it. We can't right now with all of our bills, and most of it is the credit card bill situation. We can't live off of just my retirement and his if we were to do nothing else. Now, I don't plan on, there's 100 in the bank, on not doing anything. 100, 5, 10, 15, 20. This is my husband's truck payment. So we are going to have to, get rid of all of our consumer debt. And we'll probably always have at least one car payment. And then I'll always do, like I'd love to be able to retire and do this full time, like my Etsy shop, add more products. That's really what makes me happy. there's 100 in the bank, and here's 25. You have no idea how happy it makes me just to create and send out products. This is internet. So that would be the goal, and I'd like to get to a point where 2035, where I could do that, and that's all I would need to do, right? Like, I wouldn't need to do anything else. My husband said that he probably will continue to work or do something part-time, but we don't want to be in a situation, okay, or he could retire and for a couple years get a regular job, like 9 to 5, and we could double dip. That would be great, where we're getting retirement income and a new income. That would be great. Okay, 2035. Okay, so now all of my envelopes are emptied. The ones that are not, that I'm not going to empty, hang on, I gotta reach it, are my mini savings challenges. I'm going to keep going with these, even though it's the first of the year, because look, I'm almost finished. I'll be finished with the emergency this week. I'll be finished with, there was one other I was going to finish, I think. I don't know. Oh, this one. This is 240, and this one is, I don't know, I can't remember. So this 240 I could put towards something, right? I could put it toward a sinking fund. I can split it up in 3 ways and put it everywhere, right? So that's what's really exciting about the savings challenges. And then I saw my friend Lisa from Lisa Grateful Me, who's actually taking her mini savings challenges, and she is determining ahead of time where it's going to go. Like, she writes it on the back that this savings challenge is going to fund income taxes, and this one's obviously going to go to my emergency fund, but my Larry bucks could go toward car maintenance, or this could go toward travel, right? You can do that ahead of time. I generally sometimes don't plan that far ahead. I really would like for all of this just to go to debt, because debt just stresses me out. Even though I know credit cards sometimes are a necessary evil, I just don't like them. I'm trying really hard to get rid of them, or at least get rid of the balances, right? I don't mind having them because sometimes you need them. So let's just count up what we're going to put in the bank today. You ready? 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 $100. Wow. Here's 100. And then I know I have tens. Where did I put the tens? This is almost like doing a bill exchange, right? I'm going to take all this money to the bank today. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85. And again, the placeholder money like this is here because I really should be having fake money at the house and not all this cash. 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 800 even. That's awesome. I'm already to 2,100. Wow. Okay, here's some tens. So there is 10, 20, 30, 40. So plus 40. And a bunch of fives. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. All right, $2,400, $30. Lots of ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So plus 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, you guys. $2,475 sitting in envelopes, right? But I do have them designated for, pardon my handwriting, specific things. So what I'll do is deposit the $24.75, and then on my online baking app, I will start moving money around into the appropriate savings accounts, and be done with it. The other thing I wanted to let you know is because of this envelope or binder situation, I was able to pay my income tax. Even though we filed late, I got to pay, we have an accountant that does that for us. So I was able to pay his fee. I was able to pay our homeowners association, the HOA fees, which was about $1,200. I paid that cash, I paid by online, but I had the money. I was able to pay our land taxes, which I don't even have an envelope for this year because I oversaved last year. But our land taxes were like $230. I paid that out. So I paid like 4 or 5 major bills this past week, and all of it came out of savings in these binders. Like, I can't tell you enough. Even if you do it digitally, like you don't want to have the money in your house, but you get your paycheck and then you start moving it digitally into mini savings accounts, same difference. It really, really makes a difference. I have not had to charge, like I normally would have had to charge the HOA, some part of the HOA, to pay my accountant fee or any of those. I would charge them, and then I would just keep getting into this kind of rollover debt situation in my credit cards. So this has been life-changing. I'm really, really proud of these efforts. I highly suggest that if you haven't tried tracking your money somehow or dividing your money up if you have any extra, that it really can work. Okay, so I'll see you probably tomorrow because I get to stuff these, my mini savings challenges, and I get to finish a couple. And then you'll see me again when I redo my envelopes for the new year. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.